Yes, thank you very much. And pursuant to Section 2 of the Rules of Procedure governing inquiries in aid of legislation, granting the Senate Committee the power to initiate inquiries if the matter is within its competence, the Committee on Foreign Relations hereby called this inquiry in aid of legislation to discuss the following. 1. The clarification of the involvement and the roles of the International Criminal Court, the International Criminal Police Organization, and the various government agencies in the arrest of former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Number 2, confirmation that measures were taken to ensure that the rights of former President Duterte under domestic laws and relevant treaties were properly protected throughout the process. And Number 3, that such other matters that may aid the committee in crafting necessary legislation on the coordination between Philippine authorities and international tribunals and law enforcement organizations. Having stated the agenda, I invite you to join me view the video clips collected during the incident.
Sir, give me plano lang.
Ano sir, salubungin lang namin sir.
Yung warrant sir, si Sir
Yes sir, may taga-PCTC. May Interpol.
Interpol.
Yes sir.
So kayo ang lead, sir?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Kumusta ka sir?
Hindi mo pwedeng...
Sige sir.
Warrant. So, you will just have to pay. Kung hindi ako papayag, kung kakampi ka dyan sa mga puti, you better go back to them and have the legal... I am a citizen of this country, a former president, and you show me a piece of paper and you're asking me to go with you. That is a serious illegal detention.
Former President Rodrigo Duterte cries out illegal detention at Villamor Air Base after he was served an arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court. The former president was arrested upon his arrival at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on Tuesday, March 11. Duterte's arrest came amid a case before the International Criminal Court for alleged crimes against humanity during his administration's war on drugs.
For and against you in the court of law. And I want to ask you sir if you understand these rights.
I, of course, coming from you, it's very clear.
Now that we're asking sir for the basis of the warrant, the ICC had issued a warrant pursuant to Article 25(3)(a) of the statute for crimes against humanity and pursuant to Article 718 of the same statute for murder, sir.
Buhay ko sir. Buhay ko sir.
Generally speaking, sana nakaprepare po kami, hindi na namin ang mga gamot na kailangan.
Sir, this is a police operation. Pwede ko naman sir, ulitin natin ito sir. Sandali mo na. Back to square one. Earlier saying, I placed the former president under arrest.
Daniel matanda pa.
The issue sir is for you to choose 3 people to accompany here. May bus dyan. And you will be for the highway. Charter flight.
Chartered flight from... So we need to know bringing our president. Sir, we need to know. Please give us information where we are bringing.
Sabihin nyo kung saan siya dalahin.
Just Article 59. Bakit hindi yan magawa-gawa?
That's
precisely the point that I'm saying. That's precisely the point. The right to counsel is something that has to be observed and respected. Tanungin ko kayo, anong kasalanan ko? Matanong nga. Kayo, nandito lang kayo lahat. Ikaw, tanungin kita, anong kasalanan ko? Hindi!
hilain ko yan. Kaya ang takot ako manas. Pero hilain ko yan. Is that our intention?
You have to kill me to bring me to Hague.
Is that our intention?
Ang anak mo pupunta dito.
Yes, sir. Hindi pa pasukin yan.
Hindi ninyo, ikaw,
Yes, sir.
hindi mo
Upon my orders.
Hindi mo pinapasok.
Yes, sir. Upon my orders, sir.
Ang sabi ko, ang abogado ko, ang anak ko na babae,
They can visit you at your detention center, sir.
Hindi nila ako pinapapasok dito sa airbase. Nakiusap ako kung pwedeng makausap ko personal si former President Rodrigo Duterte para mabigyan ko siya ng instructions and then makabigay din siya ng instructions sa si General Marbil daw ang in charge ng buong Villamor Military Air Base. Saan ka ba naman nakahanap ng military air base na chief PNP ang in charge at siya ang nagsasabi kung sino ang pwedeng pumasok at hindi pumasok.
But you are the second highest official dito sa ating bansa. Pero parang pamumulitika pa ito sa tingin niyo?
Alright, oo. Very much pamumulitika ito. Kahit ang ibang bansa nagsalita na.
Sir, mamiss ka namin.
Ikaw ho ba nagplano ng lahat ng ito?
Hindi naman. It was a group effort. Secretary Chidoro was there, Secretary Anyong was there too, and the President and I.
Maraming salamat. Ito po ang napanood ng buong bansa at ang tanging tanong, bakit natin isinuko ang isang kapwang Pilipino? Kung ang iyong kapatid ay inuusig, ipapasa mo ba sa kamay ng iba? Kung ang iyong ama o di kaya ang iyong lolo pa, matanda na at may sakit, kinakaladkad palabas ng inyong tahanan, manunood ka ba na parang wala lang? Ganito ang nangyari ngayon. Isinuko natin si Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa dayuhan na para bang wala siyang sariling bayan, na para bang hindi na natin kayang humusga sa sarili nating tahanan. Here we are watching as a fellow Filipino, a leader, a father, a grandfather, a man who served this country is taken not by his own people, but by outsiders who claim the right to judge him. Sabi nila, batas ang dapat manaig. Tama. But whose law? Ours or theirs? Since when did the Philippines become a province of The Hague? Kung kaya nilo itong gawin sa isang dating pangulo, sino na lang ang susunod? If they can march into our house and take one of our own, what stops them from doing it again and again? To you, to me, to any of us. What protection can we guarantee our OFWs eking out a living overseas? This is bigger than Duterte. This is about our dignity as Filipinos. Ngayon pa lang ito nangyari sa buong kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Pero paano kung mauulit? Paano kung sa susunod, ibang Pilipino naman, ang kinaladkad papalabas? The Senate will seek answers, and if there is indeed wrongdoing, we will make certain to put up safeguards so this never happens again. We are not here to fight, least of all, to fight each other. We are here to find the truth. Because a country that does not demand answers will always be at the mercy of those who dictate the questions. Ang hustisyang ipinapataw ng dayuhan ay hindi hustisya. Ito ay pang-aalipin. Ito ay pagkontrol. At mga kababayan ko, hindi tayo alipin. Tayo ay Pilipino. At kung Pilipino ka, hindi mo kailanman isusuko ang iyong kapwang Pilipino. Hindi mo isusuko ang iyong pagiging Pilipino.